Do you ever feel like everything is moving too fast? Like your body keeps running, but your mind can't keep up? Like you wake up tired, even though the day has just begun? You're not alone. We live in an age of constant tension, in a world that rewards speed but punishes silence. But what if stress isn't our enemy? What if it's not stress that destroys us, but the way we respond to it? Enemy or ally? Stress is not the enemy. At least, not always. There are two faces of stress, the one that strengthens us and the one that destroys us. Short-term stress appears when we face a challenge, an exam, a presentation, a competition, or an important task. That's when your body mobilizes. Your heart beats faster, your focus sharpens, your senses awaken. It's your natural alarm system saying, do something. That kind of stress is healthy. It helps, it teaches, it pushes you forward. It's the ancient mechanism that helped our ancestors survive. They reacted instantly when a predator rustled in the bushes, and that same system still lives within us. But the problem begins when this mechanism never turns off, when stress becomes not a brief impulse, but the constant background of our lives. That's when its second face appears, chronic stress, the kind that lasts for months, even years. It never gives you space to breathe, because there's always another task, another demand, another notification. And our nervous system doesn't know the difference between real danger and modern pressure. It reacts the same way, flooding us with adrenaline and cortisol. So even though no predator is chasing us anymore, we keep running, endlessly. We live in survival mode instead of living mode, and that leads to burnout, tension, and the quiet loss of joy. Burnout. Burnout doesn't happen overnight. It starts quietly, with tiredness that doesn't go away after the weekend, with mornings that feel heavy instead of hopeful, with indifference toward things that once gave you meaning. It's a sign that we've been disconnected from ourselves for too long, that we've ignored emotions, crossed boundaries, and kept saying, I can handle it, long after we couldn't. Perfectionism, the need for control, and the pressure of responsibility. These are the perfect ingredients for burnout. You can run on reserves for a while, but eventually, your body and mind will say, enough. Not to punish you, but to remind you that you are human, not a machine. Balance and recovery. Two sides of the same coin. In nature, everything has rhythm, tension and release, day and night, inhale and exhale. The same applies to us. We can't stay in action mode all the time. Just as a muscle needs rest after effort, our nervous system needs recovery after stress. But the modern world glorifies tension, productivity, speed, multitasking. We confuse rest with laziness and silence with a lack of ambition. Yet recovery isn't a luxury. It's a biological necessity. Sleep, nature, laughter, movement, even boredom. These aren't escapes from life. They're what keep us alive. Learn to switch from doing to being. Moments where you don't have to achieve, prove, or improve. You just exist, in your breath, your body, this very moment. That's when calm begins to return. Mindfulness, the art of presence. Mindfulness doesn't mean don't stress. It means noticing stress before it takes control. It's the art of being here and now, without judgment, without running away. When you are mindful, you stop acting on autopilot. You begin to choose how you respond, and in that choice lies your freedom. Because stress can't be eliminated, but you can learn to observe it instead of becoming it. Practice mindfulness in simple things. Washing dishes, walking down the street, breathing. Be where your body is, not where your thoughts are running. Over time, you'll realize that peace isn't something you need to find. It's something that's always been within you, just buried under the noise. Body and mind, one vessel. The body never lies. Even when the mind rationalizes everything, the body always tells the truth. Tightness in your chest, tension in your neck, a heaviness in your stomach. These aren't nothing. They're messages. Your body is saying, stop, notice me. Emotions are energy, and when you don't express them, they stay trapped in the body. That's why movement, breath, dancing, walking, stretching aren't just physical acts. They're ways of releasing what the mind can't. Learn to listen to your body like a compass. It often knows long before your mind does, when something is wrong, when you're exhausted, when it's time to rest or change direction. Conclusion. Stress is not your enemy. It's a signal, a teacher reminding you that you've drifted out of balance. You don't need to escape the world to find peace. You just need to learn how to live in it differently, with more awareness, gentleness, and presence. Because the world doesn't have to slow down. We just have to learn how to move through it more calmly.